Hey there everyone, and welcome back to The Mindful Musician. This is the channel where we explore the strategies and tools that help us become more aware of our inner world as musicians and constantly evolve into the best version of ourselves. I'm Cosmin, I'm a guitarist, I'm a singer, professional educator, and martial artist from Bucharest, Romania. And today I will show you how to write a soulful theme or hook by using intervals. Let's dive right in. To begin with, if you aren't really sure what an interval is or what harmonizing is, because that's an important process that we'll use today, please do check out my videos on intervals and harmonizing right here. After watching those videos, and if you did not know it yet, you'll discover that each type of interval sounds in a particular way and conveys a certain mood. So the main idea in this video is that if you decide to use a certain type of interval to build a melody, a hook, or a theme with your guitar, the sound of that interval will affect that melody and give it that particular mood, of course. To showcase this, I'll be using the main theme from my song called The Gospel of Leaving Home, featuring none other than the mighty Nick Johnston as a guest, which you can check out right here. As usual with these types of vids, here's why you want to watch and what you will learn after watching. You'll learn how to use sixths to harmonize a single note line and make it sound really sad. You'll use the pick and fingers to play the intervals, and that technique is called hybrid picking. You'll gain perspective on how to build a strong hook by creating tension and resolve. Now let's isolate the theme I was talking about, but first take a moment to hit that like button, to subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification button, because I know you are such a cool dude or such a cool gal. So, as you might have heard, the mood of this theme is pretty sad. To convey that, I used sixths, as the sixth is one of my favorite intervals. It has a very distinct sad mood, although it's not a very powerful interval in terms of resolving power. Why am I actually saying that? Check this out. Take a minute, replay the previous section that I played, and ask yourself this question. Which string of intervals created the most powerful feeling of resolve? You guessed it, the thirds, showcasing what I just stated before. Before we'll dive into it, let's check out the chord progression as well. So we have an A minor 9, we have an A minor 9 with a D in the bass, an A minor 9 with a C in the bass, an A minor 9 with a B in the bass, an E major, an E sus4, and an E major once again. If we wouldn't have that E major chord, this would clearly be an A minor or an A Aeolian context, but the presence of that E major chord highlights the E Phrygian dominant mode. We can therefore look at the whole progression as being built from the A harmonic minor scale, which is the parent scale of the E Phrygian dominant mode. I totally recommend you to watch my videos on modes to get a better grasp on how modal theory works in respect to differentiating the specific sounds of each mode and how modal chord progressions are created and how they work. check the videos here. First, here's how the theme sounds without the sixth intervals. Now here's how it sounds harmonized with those sixth intervals. So all I've done was to use intervals to harmonize a single note line. What does harmonization mean and involve? I mentioned in one of the 2 videos that I recommended you in the beginning of this video, so check it out once again if it's still something that's unclear to you. Now let's break down the theme into parts and analyze what's going on. Woo! All right, here we go. So as a practice, you can take any single note theme you have written, or maybe a famous one that you already know how to play, and try to harmonize it with the aid of a specific type of interval or a combination, because as you have noticed, I have also used a fifth in order to create resolve. Our ears crave for resolve, and if you create tension, you should also be mindful about creating resolve. Or at least I believe you should do so if you want to have people listening to your music. Alright, so this is it for now. I hope you enjoyed this and that you have learned something useful today. So if you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, as it helps us grow this channel and bring you more interesting and hopefully useful content. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.